Hi everyone, this is a daily light language in the Divine Union series. Today we're focusing on the twin flame who is not ready yet. So when you are in separation, either because you haven't yet met your twin flame, but you feel that deep longing for them. You feel that they exist. It's imprinted in your heart, but they're not appearing in your world, and you don't know where to start. Or when you do know your twin flame, and you have had that heart awakening, that awakening that catapults you through this incredibly turbulent journey. But you're in any of the phases before coming into a physical union. It may be a push-pull dynamic where you've come together and pull apart, or just never even having that chance to come together. So we're just going to look at the dynamics going on and what it's about. I feel this is the coming to the completion, almost like the 9. I don't know how many we've done in this series, but I feel kind of a 9 vibration around this, like coming to a completion of the separation, perhaps, but certainly of this daily series for now. I feel the energy beginning to shift its focus now towards ascension and manifestation, largely because of the portals we're about to go through, the 11:11 portal and the 12:12 portal and the solstice. It feels very potent, and it feels the focus is on opening to receive those frequencies and the elevation that comes from receiving those frequencies. So I'm starting a next level series on the other channel, on the Ascension Flame channel. So we still will touch on twin flames because they are so, and divine union, because it's such a part of the ascension process and moving into heart, a heart wave being. But yeah, it feels like this will complete the series, and then we'll move on to the next level. That's what it feels like I'm moving to the next level. So I will put the link below to the first video in that series. So going back to the twin flame separation and the not being ready. The cards today have really illustrated it really well. I just love the perfection of the cards. So what's come up really about why you are still apart, why you're still separate, is that one, maybe more than the other, but really, if one has it, both have a level of it, is a feeling of vulnerability. This is sitting on the masculine side, and that makes sense because the masculine is the more logical, mental, practical, egoic, fact-based side, whereas the feminine is the more intuitive, receptive, higher level connected, heart-centered part of the pair. So vulnerability. Only the brave and open-hearted dare to allow themselves to be vulnerable, for it requires courage to take down all walls and expose your humanness. Your angel guidance is to become aware of your defense mechanisms, which keep you separate from others and the divine. Ask your angels to help you dissolve your masks and barriers so that your fragile true self can emerge like a butterfly from its cocoon. The reward is freedom, love, and a sense of inner safety. So dare to be vulnerable and open. So it's twin flames and divine counterparts have really got such a lot, really convoluted journey that they've been through, many lifetimes of trauma and hurt, where they've really felt deep heart pain, and the meeting up of each other with all of that held in the energy field and the light bodies is extremely triggering, and it's extremely difficult to allow yourself to go to the depths of those wounds and those pains, or put you in a place where somebody brings so much divine love that it blasts open your heart and exposes all those wounds. Your immediate protective mechanism is to close your heart, and the tricky bit is to really trust that vulnerability and feel safe to allow the light and the love to come in and clean that out. And it really is a process, and this is why the push-pull happens, the moving apart, the coming together, the pushing away, the coming together, because as the light and the love comes in and lights up some of the wounding, that all needs to be cleared and worked through, and the light integrated before you're ready for the next exposure of the wounds and the vulnerability. So it's really can take years and years and years to move through this process. On the feminine side, we've got gratitude. Your guidance is to count your blessings. When you say thank you to the universe for its gifts, it responds generously to you. Angel wisdom reminds you to say thank you for all that you have, the intangible as well as the tangible. Whenever you say thank you from your heart, more is bestowed on you, for gratitude is a key to opening the doors to the universal abundance. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude and open yourself to receive love and plenty into your life. Your angels will smile on you. There are, I don't know if you can hear, but there are fireworks outside. It's like Guy Fawkes night. And also in the angel above, I can see all what looks kind of like fireworks as well in the field. And it's just that celebration and that gratitude for your twin, for meeting your twin, for having this heart opening. It's really easy to focus on all the things you don't have. Like, you know what it's like to feel that unity and that love, because it's a rare thing for people to feel that, but twins feel it. It's so rare and so precious and so valuable and so life altering, and it's really common to almost wish you never met that person, because not being with them is so difficult. It's so difficult. It hurts so much. But when you can connect to the gratitude that you've met them, the gratitude that you've experienced that love, which so many people never experience, and all the things that they do for you. So if what you're upset about is that they're not present or they're not paying you attention, be grateful for all the times they do pay you attention, even if it's just a little bit, even if it's a breadcrumb. Just be grateful for that and focus on that, not on the 99% of the time they're not there. Focus on the 1% that they are. Focus on the 1% that they're connecting, the 1% that they're listening, the 1% that they're opened up, that they're opening and trusting and seeing you. I can feel the frequency of that coming through. And so crowning that, This is what's coming in from the heavens. This is the help that's coming in from above or from the higher level. I also see it as the third energy. There's a third energy in the twin flame dynamic, and it is higher up the ray, beyond duality. So it's where you are one being, where you are unified. And that energy is... It's before you separate and individuate out into different light bodies and all of that, and it feels almost like a separate consciousness on its own. However, when you're able to perceive it, it is equally you and equally your twin, and it's beyond duality. So there's no ego at all. It's just pure love and presence. So at this level, we've got light. Light illuminates darkness and gloom, bringing hope and inspiration. Ask the angels to fill you with more light, for it contains spiritual information and knowledge. These are keys to the universe and bring love and peace, as well as unlocking the wisdom within you. As your light becomes stronger and clearer, you'll find clarity and purpose. You'll radiate brightly and become the beacon, reminding others of the divine help available. Angel wisdom suggests that you ask the angels to ignite and strengthen the divine flame within you. I see that as the unified flame, the unified twin flame, becoming a single flame. And the affirmation is, I am light. So it's allowing that unified aspect of the twin flame. So you together, unified at the higher level, stream down into the two of you in your everyday reality and your consciousness, that frequency of unity, that frequency of non-separation, of unity, of being together, and calling that in and allowing it to come in. And it feels like once you can do that as many times as you need to, each time it brings up some illusion, some darkness, some fears, and fear is really a loving thing, because it's you protecting yourself from being hurt. So it's you trying to love yourself, but it needs to be honoured and thanked, and then allowed to release so that you can open to more light. And yes, I see once that process is over, of bringing the light in and clearing out the fear and being vulnerable and being grateful, it brings you into the next level, which is unity. And I feel that's why this is the completion of the series, because it's moving you then to the next level. So the light language today is going to be this angel at the top here, bringing in light and abundance and fireworks and celebration and joy and gratitude, and the safety to be vulnerable, to move you into unity. Ishasa taka choko sotoko toko bachisa taka taka satoko chobotika taka sataka choko sotoko bititi kotoko choko tobutaka chaka taka titika taka koto poto choko sotoko tiko toko 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 choko boskoto. Ichasa taka taka botoko choko sotoko toko toko chobosa taka taka choko sotobo itaka chaka sabataka taka chokoto. Isa chaka tata sata taka toto toko to sotoko chobosa taka taka sotoko chobosko taka taka ta. Ichasa taka taka toko 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 sotoko choko potoko chisitaka choko sotoko batacha sakata bochoko sobo toko. Just ataka taka toko 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 batata taka toko so toko 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 jibuta sataka toko just toko chosoboto. It's a just ataka taka toko 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 jibu toko so toko toko jisata paka taka sataka joboko toko. It's a chataka sataka toko so toko toko tipa chaka toko jobosko toko bataka joboto. It's a taka toko so toko jisaka taka toko chosko taka boto. It's just ataka toko so toko petita kachasko to botita kachaka toko so toko toko Just ataka batakoto. Each ataka sataka bataka taka toko chokoso toko 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 butaka just go to butata tikataka sakataka joboto. Is a chokata sataka taka joboso toko butata kajoso botoko chokoso toko taka taka toko joboso kataka toko bokoto. Is a takata taka 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 toko toko so toko toko butika sataka taka joso koto butaka cha. Is a taka taka chokasa taka taka joso koto botoko butaka chokoso toko butaka joso koto. Is a chasataka taka botoko koto butaka joso koto toko chipata. Taka toko toko jabasaka toko bobo. Inja taka taka toko toko taka toko so toko 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 tika taka toko 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 bita chaka. Inja taka bita jasko toko toko jabasaka toko toko so toko. Inja taka taka toko so toko toko so toko bita so toko so toko. Inja taka toko so toko bita chako so toko tika toko so toko jabota kata. Ikata taka toko so toko. Just ataka taka toko toko so toko toko just toko bataka choko so toko bataka choko boto so toko bataka. It just ataka bataka just toko bataka jiko so toko batata sataka toko choko boto so toko bikata kata. It's a chaka saka toko so toko batata choko sokoto. It just ataka toko so toko batita ataka toko so toko bataka choko so toko. It's a just ataka bataka kata sataka choko so toko bataka just go to Botaka at Koso Botokocho. Is it just a tapataka toko botoko chubika takasata poko toko chokosoto potoko chosoto poko tosokoto chokosoto kotaka chokosoto kotaka. Is a taka chokosoto kopita chasa takatoko botoko toko soto kotoko bitaka chosoto pokoto. Jataskapataka toko soto kotoko bichukasa toko chokopo. Is a chakataka toko chokoboso toko botoko chosokoto botoko skopotokoto. Is a pakataka chakasata pataka chosokoto botoko patakasa chokobotoko toko chobokotoko. Is a chokotoko tipita chakasataka patak cheskapataka chokobotoko sotoko patak chosokobotoko. Is a sataka pataka sataka patako chosokobotoko pataka chobokotoko sotoko botoko chobokotoko sobotoko. Ikataka sataka botoko chokobotoko sotoko botoko toko chokobota katsa toko boko chokobokoto ni chokoso toko chokoboso toko boto ni chata sakata pataka chokoto botoko chokobasa chokoboso toko sacha bokoto ni chata sakata patoko chosoko botoko chokoboso toko chokoboto ni chata toko botoko chokobokoto ni kosoko toko botoko chokoboto ni toko chokoboto so toko chokobosa takapotoko chokoboso toko chokobo. Ikochobokoto, Isatakabataka Chokosto, Bokochokoboso, Tokochokobokoto, Sotokocho, Isatakabataka Chobokosa, Katakobokoso, Tokochiboko, Tokosotopotokocho, Isatapakata Satapatoko Chokoboto, Sotokochiko, Sotopotobitko, Sotokobata, Isataka Chikosotopokoto, Sotokoboso, Tikacha, Skotobokosa, Takajobokoso, Tokobatak, Chibokotoko, Isataka Chikosobotoka, Chibokotoko, Satokobotoko, Skotoboko, Nisotokobotaka, Joboskota, Pataka, Satakochokoboto, Kotokobosi, Tikoboskoto, Pakataka, Bocho Takachikoto, Isachasata Pataka Toko Sotoko Chipokoto, Sokoto Sotokoto, Ikatapataka Sotoko Pachipakata Skatapokoto, Sotokoboto, Isachasokopataka Chiposo Tokobotoko, Chasapataka Takochopo, Isatakata Bachukosotaka Petaka Sataka Chukobosotaka Takaboso Chukobotoka Satakapo, Isachakasataka Poko Sotokochobokoto Butika Chobosotoka Sataka Petaka, Isataka Chobokotoka Sataka Chukobosotokobata Atukobosto Tokobetaka Chobokotoko, Ikachasakata Boko Tokobotoko Sobetaka Chobokotokobo, Isachasakabotokobotaka Chukobotaka Katukobokochokataka Katabokotaka Katakasatapoko Chobosakata, Isachakasataka Petaka Tapachakabosoto Bokotoka Bobo, Isabataka Popo, Takapochokobo, Tokobo, Tokochibosataka Bokoto, Isachasakabotoko, Bokochiboscoto Bokoto, Isachasokopatakato, Sokochibokoto, Sotoko, Tokobotaka Soto, Ichasakabotoko, Bokoto, Sokoto, Ikapataka Kataka Tokobotoko, Ikatokoto, Kosobotoko Chibosa, Itakapakato, Sobotoko, Bokoto, Bokochiboskoto, Botokachapo. Isa chasakata pokatokoboto botokoboto kochoskoto botokosoto kapchikobo. Isa takachabosokoto bokochabosokoto botokojobitaka chabosokoto bokochoskata bokoto. Ibatakachakasataka botokochoskota botochobokoto botokosoto botokochobosokoto kochoboskata kochoboskoto boko. Ikachakasataka botakachobokoto botikachobotokasata bachokobotokotakachobo. Isa chasakabotakachoboto bitakachosopoto kosokoto kochoboskoto kochobosopoto. Isa chasakapatakachosokoto kotobotokotobo Isa tokochokotoko soto botokobitibachakasobotokotokapa. Jupasakatakabo, Akataboko, Akatoko, Otoko, Otobisa, Katakochopo, Isachakapatakatakabokotobo, Chakapakasatakabatokobosakachapokotoko Sotoboko, Isachasapatakachoposokoto, Chopokotobosi, Ichapakasatakabotokochopasakatapo, Isachobata Sakatabokotokotakachibuko Sotoko, Jibitakasatakabotoko Sokochopoko Sotoko, Isachasakatakabotoko Toko. So I was feeling a lot the messages there around the more you can stay connected to the love in your heart and feel the love in your heart for each other, and focus on that and on the gratitude for each other, the more that will become tangible and real in the physical sense. In terms of being able to touch each other and be present with each other without, the barriers coming up and the masks and the protection coming up, and also, connecting in the higher realms, telepathically, in the dream state. And remembering those levels. The more you can remember those, the more those frequencies filter down into the tangible reality, and speed up the process and bring you together. There's also no, it's gone. Isakachoko sotoko potoko choskotoko toko chipasataka tataka chakasatoko toko toko choskoto toko chipasataka taitoko choskotoko batakacho. Isataka choskoto poko chosotoko toko chipitasakataka takoso. Isataka tataka tatako toko toko choskotoko toko poko choskoto. Isachasakataka toko toko potoko choskoto toko chipitaka choskotoko poko. So yeah, that was a message from the angels. And the guides that are overseeing your connection, to remember to also ask for help, to help you process anything or anything that's upsetting you or that you're unsure about. Just call on them and at that level as well. Just reminded also that the third energy acts like a guide as well. When you're in the illusion of the pain, and it is illusion, even as real as it feels, because the truth is love, the truth is unity. The separation and the pain and the hurt are all levels you're working through, but they're illusory. They're not permanent. Permanently, you are love. So those levels do come down if you're open to feeling those levels and letting them work through you. That third energy does act as a guide and come in and help dispel those illusions and pains. Yeah, I just felt that drop in. I felt some of you open your heart to that. Okay, so, that is the completion of that transmission and of the series for now. So please do rest and treat it as a healing. Allow yourself to receive the energies with an open heart, hydrate, and listen to it as many times as you need to. Take care. Blessings.